Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Grillo here on Grillo's Aftershock XL, and we are live from Las Vegas, the Hammerhead Studios. Where's the Hammerhead? Oh, there we go. How's everybody doing today? Thought I'd jump on for a little bit. A lot of things going on in Vegas this weekend. We've got the archery competition. We have the pizza expo. We have a hardware expo. And I went on here a little early. I don't know. I might have Deb LVP joining me. It's been kind of quiet. I haven't heard anybody saying anything, so maybe that's a good thing. Just queuing up some YouTube hours. Art Rogue is in the house. Found an interesting picture that people might be. I'm gonna wait for some more people to come in today. One unplayed. What's that? I'm working everything here myself over here. Says I have an unplayed. Here's the Duke of the Dabbleverse from Anonymous. We'll play that. Let's see, down here in Super Tip. Hopefully this is working today. Oh, technology, how you hate my guts. So layers, comments, banners. Let's go back to comments. So, I don't know. Playing. Super Tip. Oh, there we go. Did you know that John broke his wrist? I know that John shattered his wrist, so not fun. I am Art. We can tipper played, unplayed, I guess. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here, everybody. Have a fun picture that I found. Man, I think I'm gonna just roll this up to hide my fucking double chin that I have. Maybe I should talk like this. Yeah, we got You Look Extra, Truth Do. What's that? The hat. Well, I grew up a Mets fan, and I have a friend, Roy, who he has season tickets. So I go to a lot of Met games. He sits right in front of Seinfeld. Hey now, show. I'm trying to show everybody shit here. So, but I might have a guest on. So I'm a big Met fan growing up, and I lost all interest in professional sports when the Mets lost to the. Here we go, Grillo. I got a super tip. I'm doing this all myself. Okay, Grillo, what's your take on John's former manager, Karen I got to read it from here. What's your take on John's former manager, Karen Feldman, saying that Southern John does coke, drinks on the job, cheats on his wife with prostitutes, and owes her $40,000? I say I have no idea about that, but that seems a little. That seems like some trouble there. That's a lot of accusations. Is that accusations? Is this 100% true? That's I've never I've done the first time I ever did any cocaine was at his John's brother's bachelor party, and that was probably 1992. And I didn't do it with him, but it was at that party, and he wasn't in the room. One of his friends had it, and it was like the first time I did it. It wasn't the last time, but it's sort of not in my life right now. Luckily, you can't trust it anyway. Like God knows who's going to be putting shit in there. But thank you, Anonymous, for that interesting. That question is pretty heavy. It's not there anymore, but at least that's up and working. Super Tips is up, everybody. I want to wait some more people to come in here. I have a very special picture that I found scrolling around, which was awkward because it was right before my book came out, And I did not badmouth this person in the book at all. The only person I really kind of badmouthed was Howard himself, which I'm surprised you guys don't have more questions about Howard and you're really stuck up on John. But what now? Gillen was afraid of. What am I afraid of, bro? That's slander. If I go on and talk about shit that I don't know about, it's not something I understand. So, put your Super Tips address up. It is on YouTube. It's on the chats on YouTube. It's Jaja, whatever. I don't want Howard questions. I'm just surprised that no one's really talking about the state of affairs that's going on over at Sirius, where I don't know. It seems like he's jipping you guys if you're paying for Sirius and you're listening to him because he's not on most of the time. If he's on, it's really like sort of, I guess, lame from what I hear. I get asked on a daily basis if is he still on the radio, and I don't have an answer for that. But the person I found the picture with is someone who just celebrated their 65th birthday. We'll let that go in a little more. I'm trying to get a guest for tomorrow. They're not getting back to me. It's not 35 years ago. Nobody cares about Howard anymore. I'm surprised. My thing is, I think that you guys would be more not up. Oh, come on now. Well, whatever. How come then someone just got me on a super tip? I don't understand. I set this up already. Let's see. Damn, this guy fucking likes to yell. I found this on YouTube.
Wonderful world. What can't you say on YouTube? Well, if I say it, I'll get in trouble, won't I? Dumb motherfuckers! It's over, man! It's over!
People are crazy. I set this up earlier with, why do I keep saying, my channel. Yeah, American Cupcake set me up. I was all set. View channel. Live. Can you look at yourself live? Almost a weekend.
Live.
Well, I'll put it back up again.
Can you look at yourself live?
It's HTTPS. So I just put it up there, and then I'm going to pin it. It's up there now. It was up there before, but I don't know why it's not. So there you go. I'm keeping my dick warming Grillo's cat right now. That's just awful. Oscar Electric is in the house. So, all right, there's some people here. I'm going to bring this picture up and see if we can make it better. Split it a little. There's me and Gary Delabate at the Met game. He was very nice, and he bought me a drink. We sat and we caught up. What's up, buddy? You got a tough day yesterday. Carmix was at the beach talking about you. He's going to drown you in public. I offer that up with, I would love that. It's going to drown me in public. How could he drown me in public? He's in Minnesota. Listen, this is why people can't use their brains. Carmack said he wants to fight you at Hackamania. That's not going to be good for him. So, but it's I wonder if what I did. I could do this. Copy, comment. Paste. Anyway, he said he's going to fight me at Hackamania. Okay. That's just not going to happen. I didn't plan on going, to be honest with you. I have no interest. I didn't have an interest the moment I heard about it, but I might go. I don't know. If I don't go, it'll not be because I'm afraid of some screaming maniac from that's never left his home. So it wouldn't be a good thing if he did that, because two things will happen, and I don't know which way it would go, but it would be there are two things that would definitely happen. Someone would go to the hospital, and someone would go to jail. And I don't plan on going to the hospital, so. But everybody's got a big mouth. You know what? He seems to me that he's somebody that probably never got a fat lip. So I'm not worried about that. Every fight goes down to the floor. And when I'm on the floor with somebody, I turn into a fucking savage. I will hurt somebody. I pride myself on talking out of situations like that because I don't really want to hurt anybody because I can fucking hurt somebody bad. And I don't want to do that. So either he hits me over the head with a chair, and I wouldn't do that either because my head is extremely fucking hard. I have a extraordinarily hard head, which I will use as a weapon. I don't want to use it. Like that's why I'm sort of like someone. You don't want to go down that road with me. I don't want anybody to go down that road with me. You know. So I'm missing all the comments here. Sorry. I want to get out of this thing. No. I can't see your comments for some reason. Click off over here. Post comment. Brand. Comments. 27 comments. And I can't see them. I apologize. Carmick said he wants to fight you at Academia. Hey, dummy, you think any of this entertainment? Yeah, that's why me and you're hanging out here, right? I don't understand. Gary still talks to you, but won't speak to John, that deadbeat John. Yeah, we had a nice conversation. I told him my book was coming out, and he kind of rolled his eyes like, "Oh, great!" But hey, there's Drunken Donuts. Hey, my producer got fired for Drunken Donuts today. I'm on your side. Comics is out of control. He's a screaming maniac. Anybody that screams like that, my money is on Grillo. Listen, I wrestled for 4 years in high school, 2 years in college, and I coached for 5 years. And I'm not someone who's going to go ahead and brag about my ability to hurt somebody, but I will tell you I can hurt somebody, and I don't want to hurt anybody. Not over something this stupid. Yeah, it's all right. I'm slowly falling into this shit, guys. Bacon Bits, Drunken Donuts was you're only happy when you were in the center of attention. Stop being a biatch and go to Hacking Media Network. Yeah, I'll most likely go there. Thank you, Voltaire, whatever. Grillo, when you were in the Pizza Mafia, how thick were those you were getting? I hope you still have them connections because this karmic shit is getting real. Heard he was looking for your trailer. If he wants to go to my trailer, he can go to my trailer, and it's not going to be good for him. I can tell you that. Distillery, sure you do, brother. Karmic, I'm not really worried about that guy. I really something tells me like he would probably fight like a retard, like one of those people that you fight and they just flail all over the place. Why can't I get this stupid thing off? It's not leaving. Okay. I'm not trying to be tough and scary. I'm just telling you that. I don't want to roll around on the floor because I don't want to go to jail for someone like that. So he's going to go to my trailer. Yeah, it's great. You're going to drive all the way up in the middle of nowhere to go to my trailer. And then you're not going to like what you find. I can tell you that. These people are crazy. But Hackamania is coming up soon. It'll be here before you know it. I might show my face, but now I'm kind of scared that Carmen's going to beat me up. I hope he has a lot of people with him. But I'm not playing a tough guy role, but you don't want to roll around with me. If I make it past the first 5 minutes, oh, we got another one. Here we go. $10. Hey, Grillo. So we do this and then we do that. Oh, where is it? Get this off here. Come on, super tip. It says, Grillo, what's up? What's your take on John's former match? Where'd it go? It should be up here. I got to get this off. I want to, that was nice of someone. This should just come on, right? Duplicate, stringer, broadcast. I don't want to. Oh, man. So, what's super tip? Can I move this? I want to get this off. And, 2 hits, 1 upside your head, and you 2 hits the floor. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, it should be. Look at the size of his forehead, bro. That's like a steel plate in there. There might be one. Unplayed. See, let me see if it'll come back over here. I want to read that. Oh, well. I did something fucked up. Hide. There we go. And now super tip. Maybe it'll come up now. No? All right. Knight said he's bigger. Probably. I wouldn't doubt that. That's great. I'll take a shot from this guy, and just to send him to prison. I will gladly take. It's not the first time someone's punched his face. Okay, I will gladly take a shot from him just to watch him go to prison for the weekend. And don't let Grillo get another cat. He'll abandon it. My cat is well taken care of. Thank you. Deposited the attorney fee check. Your check earlier this week for above mentioned. Our bank has returned it. I don't understand what you're saying there, Voltaire. I don't have that much money. I don't play video games. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. Oh, here we go. This thing is back. Do you own the company, Grillo's Pickles? I wish I did. Oh, my God. They are extremely good pickles. I've tried to. Way back when they first started. Well, I guess they already knew where they were going. But Grillo's Pickles, I had them. I contacted them to be a sponsor on the show, but they were already blowing up. But they were so nice. They sent me like a case of everything, and I always appreciated that. I would love to get someone from the company on to interview them. I thought that would be kind of interesting. So. Who not getting pussy in 25 years? My cat's a sniper. My cat upgrade. He kills fucking squirrels and birds and rats. Pickles rule. Yeah, no, Grillo's pickles are absolutely awesome. I have them in my house. I save the brine and I pickle other things like pineapples and different vegetables. I throw everything in I have a big thing, and I just throw all different things inside the brine. It comes out really good. I'm specifically fond of the Grillo's spicy pickles, but it's weird seeing them everywhere. Well, I don't know the difference because I've never been to jail or court. But I will make sure that he gets arrested if he touches me, and it won't be good for him. I'm not gonna raise hands. Grillo did everything wrong. The link to Super Tips Boner. It was up there. I don't know what the hell happened, but anyway, I need my inhaler. I'm right on the microphone. Yeah, I have to. I need a good blast of Adderall. Wait, I can't even say that. A Adderall. Pickle pineapple. I've never tried it. Yeah, it's really good. Once you're done with your Grillo's pickles, you throw pineapple inside the brine and you leave it for like a week. I'm not gonna moderator. I no. Obviously, I can't trust the guy, so that's not happening. Oh, there it is. It's up there. Well, what's your take on former? No, where's the other one? Huh? This is so not fun when you're doing everything by yourself. Oh, here it is. This is a Sunflower Dragon who jumped in. I want to make sure everybody gets. That's really nice. Play. Let's see if I can get that down here. Play. What's going on here? There we go. Hi, Grillo. I just want to go. Oh, that's so nice, Sunflower Dragon. I hope you're a girl. If you're not, it's okay. Thank you so much for contributing. What did Carmen say? You never walked in the Valley of Men? Yeah, I've never walked in the Valley of Men. Okay. How do you respond to that without trying to sound like that? I've stomped with the big dogs. Just remember that. Yeah, I started. Yeah, I'm not even gonna get into it. It's it's glad. I'm glad to see that the super tips is at least working. I did something right. You guys are people. Fuck with me. So what is the Steve Grillo show? Right now, it is a show. I just started with all this technology. I'm developing, and I promise you guys, it is going to be interesting. This is just practice right now, and I'm getting better at it. And you guys, I promise, it's not just going to be me babbling on. I'm depressed, Grillo. Give me motivation to go to work. Okay, here you go. Take your hand like this, right? You got it up? Hands up, right? Stick it down your pants. Grab your dick, and remember you're a man. Now go to work. How should I super tip or such? It's on here somewhere. I don't know. It should be pinned on my chats, but I guess it's not. And it's annoying. So I don't know how that happened. I had. Here we go. Pin message. Now it should be pinned at the top. It was. I did that earlier. Maybe it sort of it turns off after a while. Pinned. Well, not dead. Yeah, it's pinned at the top now. It was earlier. I guess it's not. But there's me and Baba Booey at the Met game. So, yeah, you did it, pal. Thanks. It's like, oh, I took the short bus here today. Got my hockey helmet hanging on the chair. Anyway, there was something I wanted to talk about. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing Shuli's show. Ching Chong Chow. Oh, yeah, it's right there. It's pinned at the top, Ching Chong. I'm doing Shuli's show. I did an Audible book, my book, Gorilla Parts, over there. He got, which one? He's got the Audible. I sent them the Audible, and apparently they went through it, and they're going to be picking apart my Audible, which is, I can't wait for that. And once they do that, you guys will understand how entertaining my book is because I just got great stories. I'm so mellow. What's wrong? What's wrong with me? I feel like I just smoked a bunch of weeds. Stuttering John, like that. I just spoke to John. I spoke to him about his hand, and I spoke to him. Here's the deal. The guy did whatever he did. That's fine. It's been 25 years of not really understanding or being a friend to him, or I know him being a friend to me, and now he's finally a friend to me. So I'm just gonna take it like that. So I'm just loyal to a fault. I listened. It was a good book. Thank you, Unknown. Unknown's a nice person. I get it, man. So many people that are nice in this whole area, and this whole Dabbleverse, and they have to hide behind their names, and they have to hide behind their images because they're so terrified of people finding out who they are and getting their shit doxxed. What's that? Little Terry. I still haven't heard an opinion coming from him. If he's so dumb, he thinks Howard's stories matter. I don't understand you people. Get off of that. Don't cross the Duke. See, I truly thought he had something that. Well, I was talking to John at one point, and I told him something about my relationship with Jennifer Flowers and how I went down She flew me down to Branson, Missouri, right when COVID lifted, and we spent a nice weekend together. She's a wonderful woman. She told me some stuff about Bill Clinton, and I told John, and I didn't want John to say it because it wasn't meant for public hearing until Jennifer came on my show and she talked about it. So I don't, if I there's a reason why you don't see John in my book. It's because I was really thought I wasn't talking to him while I was doing the book, and I really thought if I put any stories in there, I thought he might sue me. So there was in my book actually. Hold on a sec. There's actually pictures in my book that I took, and there's a picture of me, Gary, and Ganji at a K-Rock race. Okay, you can see this right here. There's me and Mark Hamill. There's a picture of me, Gary, and Ganji, and John was in that picture, and I blurred him out because I was afraid that he would sue me. How old is she? Jennifer she's up there, but she looks fantastic. I'll give her props. It's on, you can look, the interview is on my YouTube channel. You can listen to it. She talks about how Bill Clinton, can I get this off of here from here? I don't want to keep this guy's name up there. So, the threesome, no. No, I didn't want, John to sue me for anything that I had in my book if it was slant, so I just literally kept him out of the book specifically because I was worried about him suing me because I know he sues a lot of people. Any pictures? No. Hey, Methylo Man, so I did tell Shuli that, and Shuli thought I'm being nice to John because I'm scared he's going to do something when I'm just being nice to John because sometimes people bury the hatchet and they just forget about their past. But at this time, when I wrote this book, I wasn't talking to John, and I was worried that he had, he likes to sue people, so I kind of kept him out. And that's that. That's all I got to say. My Jimmy Kata. Yeah, no, you got to pay for the Duke, no freebies. So the threesome. But anyway, it's all done. I don't understand why anybody's gonna like. Oh wow, hold on a second. I can't do Friday because I'm out of town. No King's protest in Boston. I'll be back in LA. Okay, so all right, my big guest just got back to me and said I'll be back in LA next week. In about a week. Okay. Can we set something up then? This will be a great guest. You guys are going to love this guest. I don't want to, until I get a date nailed down, I don't want to say who it is and jinx it. So, but it is a stern person. It's not Artie Lang and it's not Scott the engineer, but it's going to be a fun, big guest. Lots of love, unknown. Yeah, I wish I knew it. It's nice that you guys are thinking. R.C. Collins is here. Super Tips is up. I'll bring up the picture of Baba Booey, and if anybody see it, is it high pitch? No, I want nothing to do with high pitch ever. So, well, there's another way to put it up. No. Why is it small now? Me and Baba Booey at the Met game. We didn't go together, but my buddy Roy's tickets are ridiculous. If anybody has, it's sort of like you kind of ruined because you go to a regular game and it just like they're in the Clover section where basically you have your own bars and your own little area to sit. There's like 2 giant bars and there's all the food that you want in there. It's not free. That's like another level down, but. You like they have like all the pizza and Nathan's in there and there's a bakery and everything you want, so you don't have to go out. And there's private bathrooms, and it's the only way to go. It's Doug. No, Doug. I would say it's not going to be Gary, but it's Doug Goodstein. No, it's not Doug. Although Doug, I would believe Doug would come on my show. Doug's a wonderful sweetheart of a man, just like Mike Ganji. So, what'd they say? Yes, sir. I just did somebody's show and had so much fun. So yeah, I'll see if Doug will come on. He's just It's almost like I know Ganji could take it, but Doug, I don't know if I'd want him to come on and deal with this because he's still good friends with John. And you guys make me a moderator, and I'll pin your super link. I'll see you in Vegas. Okay, I don't know what could someone explain to me what a moderator does? I got Oscar said I wouldn't mind Oscar being a moderator, but a moderator is what? Do you pick and choose the questions? Not Lisa G and her big jugs. So it's it'll be good. It'll be that'll be a strict only super tip guest kind of thing. You'd have to ask the questions through super tip, but I think you guys would be very excited to have them. I mean, normal chats. Grillo, you stupid, lying about how much he charged you guys for the apartment. You can talk about that. Stop reading super chats. It's chat. Mods can block people. Mods can block people. I got you. I don't know what I'm lying about, but you guys don't know the truth, so how could I be lying? I know. I'm a little stuffed up. Sorry about that. I know. I was in the den, the lion's den, for a good part of my childhood, which is from 19 to 27, working on the Howard Stern show. Penny Crone, no, much better than Penny Crone. Just hold tight. Let me nail a date down with this person, and I'll announce it. But I think you're going to be excited because it's hard. You're not just a fan of that person from the show. You're a fan of that person for a lot of other reasons. So. I said, is still lying about how much he charged you. Oh, he's lying. Let me put that up. I could read it better. Well, I said, Stuttering John is still lying about him. Yeah, I think Ganji sort of put the nail in that coffin when he got an extra $200 from each of us. No, $100 each. He charged us $100 each over the price of what he was paying, so he was getting an extra $200. So it was a long time ago, guys. I can't explain that how memories can go right out your head. Shaving that experience. All right, yeah, we'll talk about it. You could DM me somehow. I'm at Grillo. Oh, gotta stop saying that. I'm at Steve Gorilla on X/Twitter. You could hit me up there, and we'll talk about it. So moderators, they go through the questions first. John owes $40K to his extra manager. Thoughts? Is it in court? Until the court ruling comes out, my thought is, if he sifts someone out of $40,000, that's just awful. You're a doxer, Nigsaw? Is that the deal? Talk about it as a show, dude. This is what you're interesting about hearing. When? Where? Oh, one played. I'm sorry. Here we go. Someone else should be working this. I shouldn't be doing this myself. Hide. There we go. Back to here. I need someone to do this. I can't. There we go. This is Voltaire. Did Stuttering John admit he drunkenly fell or he lied to you? He had strokes and gets drunk every night, so he falls. He's 100%. He would have threatened to sue you. Don't let Stuttering John stop you from going to Hackamania. John told me he slipped on the porcelain bathroom and he wasn't drunk. That was his words to me. And he said, I know everybody's going to be saying I was drunk. He said, Grill, I can tell you I was not drunk. So, and he's not going to stop me from going Hackamania. There's just people that hate there. I don't want to be around people that hate, or I don't know. I just don't want anybody to do anything stupid. It's not that I'm scared. I just don't deal with bullshit anymore. And he's lying drunk and high. I wasn't there. I'm not going to make accusations. That's for you guys to do. I told you exactly what John told me. He told me that he slipped on a porcelain floor coming out of the shower. He said, everybody's going to say I was drunk, and I wasn't. People slip on porcelain all the time. It's a slippery situation. You asked what John told me. I told you. He told me that it happened over the weekend. He said he was going to announce it on his show, not to say anything, and I didn't. You know, I watched that documentary. Somebody sent me that documentary about John. I was kind of like, ow, that was a hard thing to watch. And he's done some things. I don't know if it's hard to, when you have a documentary and someone's obviously doesn't like you, but he showed John's side, that some of the things I didn't know about. I didn't know anything about his kids. I know nothing about his kids. He doesn't talk about his kids. I know for a while he wasn't talking to me because I made a joke about his transgender son when I referred to him as a she. And I said I thought it'd be funny if his child's transgender. Maybe when she graduates, she can get a job on Transgender Airlines. I don't think it's making fun of anybody, but I always thought it'd be funny to have Transgender Airlines. I did pin it. I don't know why it's not sticking. I pinned it like 3 times. Serial Killer Jack. People are getting on it, but it was pinned. I don't know why it's not pinned again. I just pinned it again. I'll pin it. It says pinned, so it should be up there. I don't know if someone's been able to say no, sir. Well, I always thought it would be fun to have a airline that was transgender, where you were served by people that were transgender. I happen to be a good friend of the transgender community. I worked with them. I did after hours with them. I go to their parties. My friend Sandy Michelle, she, I have good friends that are transvestites, and they're transgender, and they're a lot of fun. They used to, when I worked in a nightclub called the Tiki Room, they used to come in and they'd always sit at my bar, and they'd always stay at my bar. And then after that, they wound up coming to Brunelli's, and they would hang out with us, me and all the mobsters up at Brunelli's. And then I'm still to this day friends with Sandy Michelle. She's actually coming to Vegas. She's going to be doing a show here at the 40 Deuce. And very good friend. Her partner, Grandma, who was an older transvestite, I spoke at her funeral. So when I say these things, I'm not bashing the transgender community, just making jokes. That's what people do. And yeah, I'm live. If you want to come in and join me, I'll be done in a little bit. Yeah, there's someone else. It's okay. I have to wrap it up anyway. Oh, no, he's in his room. He's in the other room. So, yeah, okay. I'll be done in a little, 5 minutes. One unplayed. See, there he is. Okay. So I'm trying to play this. How much from 1 to 10 of an alcohol John is? I don't know. I like to drink. So I don't know. Alcoholics go to meetings. I would say John's a drunk. But thank you very much for the super tip. That's from Stutterfer Queeverland. What? Stufer Queeverland. Is that like Donald Sutherland or? I love some of these names, dude. That's so funny. Thank you very much for the super tip. I appreciate it. Serial Killer Jack, I'm surprised it's not up there. But if it isn't, then that's my bad. But someone else is going to be using this studio. Oh, here's another one. Okay, play. You definitely need 2 people to do this. I can tell you that. Come on now. You knew Stuttering John would sue you. You know he is shitty. I was worried. I'm honest. Guys, ask questions. I'm giving you answers. I didn't put him in my book because we weren't talking, and I thought he would sue me if he didn't like something in the book. So I didn't do it. And I didn't use an image of him because you know what? Jessica has been a guest on my show, and I would love to have Jessica on. She comes in and out of hiding. So it's a good idea. I didn't think about that. The Duke just gave you a thumbs down. He would extort you. Well, I'm just being honest. I told him that too when we sort of buried the hatchet at Chiller Theater last year, and he laughed at it. I told he goes, I wouldn't have sued you, but I don't know that. And you know, a lot of what I had going on right there, I didn't need any legal battles if he didn't like what I was doing. But we buried the hatchet at Chiller Theater about this time last year, and that's all I got to say. T-Birds, oh my God, Ching Chong Chow. You got to be kidding me. That was my very first appearance at T-Birds. I was really young. I don't know if you remember Ching Chong Chow, but Radio Man, if anybody doesn't know who Radio Man is, he's like sort of a homeless looking guy that all the celebrities love. And he stood outside in the 3-degree weather and said, come inside and see Steve Grillo. Like, I've been friends with that guy for so long that it's crazy that he's been accepted by the A-list Hollywood celebrities, like, you know, as like I guess a good luck charm. If Radio Man's on your set, it's good luck, and all the celebrities love him. And I actually dedicated part of my book to Radio Man. But yeah, Ching Chong T-Birds was my very first appearance, and that was a long time ago, pal. I'm surprised you're so mean to me if we met at T-Birds. Yeah, I'm not a big guy. Not at all. No, everybody on the Irish side of my family is tall. The Italian side is not. We weren't friends at the time, White Knight. We were not friends at the time. And John was suing Shuley. He was suing people. I didn't want to get involved. So. All right, I got to wrap it up. Someone else is using the studio. Got to be kind and courteous. And I've been on there. Are you Rich from Bright Shot? No, Ryan. There's Ryan. Where you been, Ryan? The insults have been low since you weren't here. No, I wasn't Rich from Bright Shot. I made a decent amount of money, but it wasn't enough for me to live comfortably for the rest of my life. The studio, yeah, someone else is using this part of the studio. So this is why are you laughing? It's a studio. He's still suing. Ask JT for Harabe's show to be your producer. He knows this right stuff. Yeah, JT's been pretty nice to me. All those guys have been nice to me, but I'm gonna have to run. I apologize, but I'll be back tomorrow. If I can solidify, maybe it happened. You have to unpin the current pin chat. All right, well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, that's crazy. But thank you very much for tuning in. Tomorrow, Friday, I'll have some big guest on from the Dabbleverse. A couple of people want to come on. We couldn't figure out the schedule. But the big guest, hopefully I can pin them down and I will be able to answer. You'll know. We'll get a couple of days of getting excited about it. I think Grillo wings instead of John. The Grillo whole life would be different. Why you figure things out live? Well, you know what? I can't. Some of these names are just like I can't even pronounce them. I want to say them right. Mostroti. Watch your back. Karmix is seriously looking for you. Like seriously, how? Like what is he gonna do? I don't understand. So, everything is broadcast live. This is all like documented. What about watch my back? Okay. Yeah, you're going. Yeah, I want to put this one up because maybe someone could explain this to me. You're walking the same locale path, Grillo. You're going to be another karmic. No, you won't. You won't hear me screaming like a maniac. Well, all right, guys. Yeah, DM me if you know anything stupid that this guy's going to do to me. On X, it's Steve Gorilla on X, Gorilla Vader on Instagram, and TikTok. I think I'm Gorilla Vader as well. I forget ad name. Yeah, Gorilla Vader on TikTok. If you want to join me there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.